The Indiana Fever have been underestimated for too long. This team, with its rich history and passionate fan base, has often been overlooked in the grand scheme of the WNBA, but the tides are turning. Stuck in a rebuilding phase, they haven't tasted playoff success recently. The empty stands and the string of losses have been a tough pill to swallow for the fans and the players alike. The journey has been arduous, filled with moments of doubt and frustration. But something feels different in 2025. The energy in the locker room is palpable, the determination in the players' eyes is unmistakable. There's a renewed sense of purpose, a collective belief that this year could be the turning point. General Manager Tamika Catchings, a legend in her own right, has made it clear, the Fever are done with mediocrity. Her vision for the team is bold and ambitious. She has instilled a culture of excellence, where every player is expected to give their best, day in and day out. They're ready to win. Now, the celebrations after each victory are a testament to their hard work and dedication. The camaraderie among the players is stronger than ever, and it shows on the court. The league got put on notice with the arrival of Caitlin Clark. Her signing was a game-changer, a signal to the rest of the league that the Fever meant business. Clark's reputation preceded her, and she was ready to live up to the hype. The electric point guard out of Iowa took the WNBA by storm. Her ability to read the game, her quick decision-making, and her sheer talent made her an instant fan favorite. Every game she played was a spectacle, a showcase of her incredible skills. Her dazzling passes and fearless scoring had everyone talking. She brought a new level of excitement to the team, and her presence on the court was a constant reminder of the Fever's potential. Her chemistry with her teammates was evident, and it translated into some breathtaking plays. But even with Clark's brilliance, the Fever needed more to compete with the league's elite. Catchings knew it. She understood that building a championship team required more than just one star player. It required depth, strategy, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. She needed to make a statement. And she did, with a series of strategic moves that showcased her acumen as a general manager. Her decisions were calculated, aimed at strengthening the team's core and adding the necessary pieces to the puzzle. And she did, with a trade that sent shockwaves through the WNBA. The fans' reactions were a mix of surprise and excitement. The Fever were no longer just a team in the league, they were a force to be reckoned with. The future looked bright, and the journey ahead promised to be thrilling. The news hit the wire like a lightning strike. The Indiana Fever had acquired Sophie Cunningham and Natasha Howard in a Blockbuster trade. Cunningham, a defensive stalwart known for her tenacity, arrived from the Phoenix Mercury. Howard, a seasoned veteran with championship experience, joined from the New York Liberty. This wasn't just a trade, it was a declaration. The Fever were done playing nice. They were coming for the title. Cunningham and Howard weren't just talented players, they were missing pieces, perfectly complementing Caitlin Clark's electrifying style. The league took notice. The Fever were suddenly contenders. Every superstar needs someone to watch their back. For Caitlin Clark, that someone is now Sophie Cunningham. Known for her relentless defense and fiery on-court demeanor, Cunningham is the enforcer the Fever desperately needed. She's a player who will sacrifice her body for a loose ball, dive into the stands for a possession, and let opponents know when they've stepped over the line. But Cunningham brings more than just toughness. She's a knockdown three-point shooter, a valuable asset in today's pace and space game. With Cunningham spacing the floor, Clark will have even more room to operate, creating nightmares for opposing defenses. Natasha Howard isn't just a talented player, she's a winner. With 3 WNBA championships under her belt, Howard brings a wealth of experience and leadership to a young Fever team. She's seen it all and knows what it takes to win at the highest level. Howard's game is all about efficiency. She's a force in the paint, gobbling up rebounds and scoring with a variety of post moves. Her ability to control the boards will be crucial for the Fever, creating second-chance opportunities and limiting opponents' possessions. In a league with strict salary cap rules, finding value is crucial. Teams must navigate the complexities of the cap to build a competitive roster without overspending. Every dollar counts, and getting the most out of each contract can be the difference between a playoff team and a championship contender. The Fever hit the jackpot with the Sophie Cunningham acquisition. Known for her tenacity and skill, Cunningham has quickly become a fan favorite. Her ability to play multiple positions and contribute on both ends of the floor makes her an invaluable asset to the team. Despite her talent and impact on both ends of the floor, Cunningham arrived at a surprisingly affordable price. This was a strategic move by the Fever's management, who recognized her potential and locked her in before her market value skyrocketed. It's a testament to their foresight and understanding of the game's economics. This savvy move by Tamika Catchings speaks volumes about her ability to build a championship contender while staying under the cap. Catchings, a legend in her own right, has transitioned seamlessly into a front office role, using her experience and knowledge to make shrewd decisions that benefit the team both now and in the future. Cunningham's team-friendly contract gives the Fever flexibility in future seasons. This flexibility is crucial for a team looking to maintain its competitive edge. With room to maneuver under the cap, the Fever can explore additional signings and trades that could further bolster their roster. It allows them to pursue other top-tier talent and build a dynasty in Indianapolis. The ability to attract and retain top talent is essential for any team with championship aspirations. Cunningham's contract is a key piece of this puzzle, providing the Fever with the resources needed to build a sustainable winning culture. This move wasn't just about the present, it was about securing a bright future for the franchise. By making smart financial decisions now, the Fever are setting themselves up for long-term success. Fans can look forward to a team that not only competes year after year, but also has the potential to bring home multiple championships. The WNBA draft is always a time for hope and optimism. But for the Indiana Fever, the 2025 draft wasn't about unearthing hidden gems or taking chances on long-term projects. It was about maximizing their championship window, which, with Caitlin Clark leading the charge, is wide open. Instead of drafting for potential, the Fever opted for experience, selecting players who could contribute immediately. They targeted seasoned veterans and proven college stars ready to make an impact from day one. The message was clear: the Fever were done rebuilding, they were ready to win now. Caitlin Clark is the real deal. Her rookie season was a revelation, showcasing her jaw-dropping passing, unlimited range, and unwavering confidence. She's the type of player who can single-handedly take over a game, leaving opponents in awe of her talent. But even the most gifted players need a strong supporting cast. With the additions of Sophie Cunningham and Natasha Howard, Clark finally has the pieces she needs to compete for a championship. The stage is set for Clark to ascend to superstardom and lead the Fever to glory. Don't expect Tamika Catchings to rest on her laurels. As the general manager of the Indiana Fever, Catchings has always been known for her relentless drive and strategic mindset. Her passion for the game and her team is evident in every move she makes. Whether it's scouting new talent, negotiating trades, or working closely with the coaching staff, Catchings is always looking for ways to elevate the Fever to new heights. The Fever may have made a splash with the Cunningham and Howard trades, but those moves are just the beginning. The team has shown that they are willing to make bold decisions to improve their roster. These trades have already started to pay off, with the team showing improved performance on the court. However, Catchings and her team are not ones to become complacent. Something tells me they're not done dealing. The front office is buzzing with activity, and the rumor mill is churning with potential trade scenarios. The Fever are exploring all options to ensure they have the best possible lineup as they push towards the playoffs. Catchings is always on the lookout for ways to improve her team, and her keen eye for talent and strategic acumen make her a formidable GM. She understands that building a championship team requires not just star players but also the right role players who can step up when needed. With the league's trade deadline approaching, the pressure is on. Teams across the league are evaluating their rosters and making last-minute adjustments. The Fever are no different, and rumors are swirling about potential moves that could further bolster their lineup. Could the Fever be looking to add another star player to their roster? Or perhaps they are targeting a specific position that needs more depth. The possibilities are endless, and the excitement is palpable. Could the Fever be targeting another impact player? The team has already shown they are not afraid to make big moves, and adding another key player could be the final piece of the puzzle. Fans are eagerly waiting to see what Catchings and her team have up their sleeves. Are they looking to add depth at a specific position? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: the Fever are committed to building a winning team. Every decision made is with the goal of bringing a championship to Indiana. One thing is certain: the Fever are in win-now mode. The team is focused, determined, and ready to do whatever it takes to succeed. The energy and enthusiasm are contagious, and the players are feeding off that positive momentum. They won't hesitate to make a move if it improves their chances of hoisting the championship trophy. The Fever are on a mission, and with Catchings at the helm, they have the leadership and vision to achieve their goals. The journey to the top is never easy, but the Fever are ready to rise to the challenge. The Indiana Fever are no longer the league's sleeping giant. They've awakened and they're hungry for success. With Caitlin Clark at the helm, Sophie Cunningham providing defensive intensity, and Natasha Howard bringing championship experience, the Fever have all the ingredients for a deep playoff run. The rest of the league has been warned. The Fever are coming, and they're not settling for anything less than a championship. Get your popcorn ready, folks, because Fever basketball is about to be must-see TV.